بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طبعا نبدأ في المحاضرة الثالثة طبعا الداي والموديل ماتيريال. كملنا اللي هي السنجل داي والكونستراكشن بتاعها والماتيريالز، وكملنا اللي هي الوركينج كاست وذ سيبريت داي وقلنا الميزات وعيوبها شنو هي. لكن اليوم نبدأ ناخذه في اللي هو الحالات اللي هي تو احنا يعني مستعمله حاليا هي في المعامل كلها والاسنان، معامل الاسنان اللي هي working cast with removable die. صار working cast with removable die هي ميزتها ان الكاست نفسها في وسط الداي it is fixed into the cast. It is not and can be removed and can be replaced. So when we replace the die and remove the die, it must be orientated to the same place. It cannot be more buccally or lingually in the same place. Advantage convenient. It is easy to use. It in the same cast and the same, especially when it is in the articulator. So you have to remove the die and works out button outside and replace the die into the same cast to overcome problem of the distortion of the wax pattern and inaccuracy of the wax pattern. This was the risk of sometimes introducing errors, sometimes from the buccal rotated into the lingual, and this is not all the times comes, but it sometimes happens for the orientation problem. Sometimes wax pattern replacement of the wax pattern makes slight problem, but this problem it is not a problem which we are concentrated. Requirement: die must be retained. The die must be retained into the same into the original position. So when you remove it, so it can be retained to the original position, in the same original position. The die must be remain stable. It cannot be when inverted. So when we make the model inverted upside down, so it cannot be removed from its original place, or it cannot be dropping down. Cast containing die must be easy to mount, easy mounted to it. So we have some three main requirements. Die must be must be retained in the exact position when it is be replaced. When it is inverted, it can be stable in the position. The cast must be easy mounted on the articulator. So these requirements must concentrate on this, because this is the key of the subject. So it must be retained in the exact original position without misrelocated or dislocated into the same position from which it remove the die. A die must be stable in position when it is inverted. When it's upside down, so it must be stable, not drop or fall down, or it must be changed in this position. So the cast must be easy mounted to articulator. System using die bend. So we have to do the system to the material or device which can replace the die into the cast. It is by the means of the die bends. The die bend must be constructed easy method of repositioning the die, and it is the working cast. System using it can be preformed or postformed. Preformed it is during the boring of the impression. Postforming after boring of the impression. So it can be classified into preformed die or dowel, preformed dowel, or postformed dowel. The postformed dowel, either it is Bendix system or dialog tray system, or it is the postforming. So we have to do the cast and then to put on the tray and do the sectioning, or either to do the cast and do the Bendix system to put the bin and cut the die. Okay, this is the postforming. Preforming is from the beginning, but the dowel into the impression and fill into the stone, and then laterally will separate the die from the cast. Okay, yes, remove the die from the cast. This is the dowel, either it is straight or curved. So it has an octagonal form. So it can be when it is inserted, it cannot be, if it is rounded surface or something, it will be moving from the inside the position. So it isn't, it can be retained or fixed into the position without any without any movement. Okay, this is like this way. Oh, this is an this is the the tray, dialog tray. When we put the model here and fill the tray with the stone, and then put the tray inside. The teeth must be out of the above the border of the tray, and after setting, we have to section the tray, and we cut the die, either one die or two die, what it need. And when we replace it, collecting into the tray and put into the articulator, and maybe it can be mounted in the articulator, this type of dialog tray. System using pen, pre-board and post-board. It is pre-board technique and post technique. Before boring, we put the pen, or after boring, we put the pen. After boring and construction of the cast, we put the pen. Or pre-boring, before the boring the cast with impression, we have to fit the pen and film the cast with the impression with the die materials. Conventional dowel pens. Conventional it is daily use. It is on laboratory because it's simple constructed. Dowel pen GBA8, a metal pen. It is octagonal in shape. It is used in the stone cast metal pen to remove the die section and replace them accurately in the so it can be removed and replace it into the position easily. It can be straight dowel with octagonal shaped or flat side because for retention to the cast, or it can be curved. It is the end. It is from the buckle side. We have to lift it with our fingers or small pressure to make the die. It is out. This is the which makes retentive of the dowel into the cast. Cannot be moved during wax pattern or during articulation or during the removal. It can be retained to the normal position. If it is straight, we have this octagonal shape or straight shape. It can be round because round it can be rotated or changed to position. Here it can be curved, which is fix it in the position without any movement or without any dislocation. A straight dowel flat-sided, as we know, that is a flat side which makes it more retentive. This is flat side. It must sometimes it is around single dowel pens. Sometimes it is round, and this is not used because sometimes it can be changed to position. So we have flat-sided dowel. It's better than this one because it can be firmly fixed into its position. So sometimes it is double dowel, one buckle and one lingual side. This is and put into the impression to make the when it is inserted into the model, cannot be moved or cannot be transferred from its position. So we have to do that. This is for fixation or for retention. Most retentive one is one more retentive. The round in this situation sometimes using for single to second if there is multiple for molars or multiple die. So we have to use either flat-sided or the double dowel, straight dowel like straight dowel for retention or make the die more stable in its position. So by pin with case, this is by pin with case. This is the case fit in the base of the cast, and this is within the dowel. We'll have to put it like this way, like the key and key way into the cast. This is in the cast, and this is it is fixed into the die. So we have, when we replace it, both this inside this, and it give more retention and more accuracy for reproduction. This is an easy. So we have to put it all in the same position into the key and key, socket and key. This is the key and the socket, and fix it and move it into the impression. And after setting impression, we can separate the die from the cast itself, and easy to retain it, known as bi-pin case system. It is easy and for construction and easy for use, and it is more retentive. This is by fixed pin. This is the pin fixed, and this is the same. There is wire connected to the other side of impression. When we put it, this wire will make retention for the dowel, for retention for the dowel. Double straight dowels with fixing wire. It is the fixing wire to make it retentive in the place. Accurate positioning and accurate position into the impression when we bore the impression. So we have this wire will retain the dowel into place without any deformation. Okay. Procedure pre-bore technique. The procedure pre-bore technique is easy. So we have to mark to the exact as guide in the place of the pin. We put the pre-bore technique position where we put the pin into the cast into the impression. So this is the second step. Barreling instrument to make the position it is into barrel to the long axis of the prepared tooth in the center and barrel to the long axis of the prepared tooth in the impression. So we have prepared tooth impression. So we have this barreling instrument. So we'll put the die, would put the pin into the center of the prepared tooth, and without any movement during construction. Sometimes we use the anesthesia, so it is inserted from the one side and catch the dowel with these two anesthetic needles and fix it. Sometimes we have to fix into with the wax, and this make to align to the dowel into the center of the prepared tooth. A straight pin with modeling glue. Sometimes we have to do the straight dowel with modeling glue inside. Mesh stick. This is the mesh stick, as we told you, it is with this special wire to prepare. This is different type of bobby pin. This is bobby pin. This is the hair pin, the hair clamp, the hair pin for the hair for ladies, and this can be put into the impression, and the dowel it is catched here with the bobby pins, and sometimes we fix it with slight wax, and then fix this from the other side. It is with inserting into the impression materials. So from buckle and from the lingual side, and the dowel is with the center. After finishing, we can remove this assembly and cut the die. Okay, this is the situation. This is the bobby pins bored into the impression, filling the impression of the teeth and covering the knowledge end of the pin with wax. Okay. V-shaped orientation groove to make the orientation of the first layer of the cut, because we have to bore first layer, and then after putting separating pinions, we have to the second layer. When we put the second layer, there is an orientation groove to replace the base into the base of the cast. Separating medium adjustment to each dowel. We have to separating medium adjust each dowel to make easily the dowel separated from the remaining portion of the stone. Okay, or from the portion of the cast. A small wax ball it is placed in the end to make that when we boring the cast, so we have to easy to remove from the base of the cast. Boxing, we have to do boxing, and after do boxing to fill the cast, and this is the end result. This is the place where there is wax here inside. You can remove the box, and after cutting the die here like this way, this is the position of the pin. It has been inside. Now it is a clean side after removing the wax. So we insert the cast, and then we take the saw. We take the saw to cut that die. We take the saw here, so, and do the cutting, and until it is inserted into the baseline, inserted like this, inserted like this way, and then until it is easy removed. Okay, like this. This is the dowel, correct position of the dowel. This is incorrect position of the dowel. This is incorrect position of the dowel. This is the dowel must be here, releasing here into the high. This is incorrect position. Sometimes the separated dowel separated from the cast. This is the correct, and this is correct, and this is incorrect. Okay. Sometimes we both an exam that which correct, this one or this one. So this is the correct because the die is it is into the number position. It can be inserted and placed into position. Here it cannot be, it's not corrected because it cannot reach it here. Okay, because here it can be rotated till here. So this one, when it is replaced, it cannot be completed. It is out of occlusion or it is over occlusion. Okay, this is we have to cut this that I told you, so bends, and after that cutting we have to finish the dye trimming to expose the cervical margin of the restorative cervical margin of the preparation. Okay, cervical preparation for easy construction of the wax pattern, and not to overgroove it because sometimes making of hanging of the wax pattern. To prevent over cutting, must be only smoothing around and to let it grow back and lingual grooves for an orientation also. Curved dowel bends, it is the curved dowel bends, it is positional bar inside, so putting inside the impression, and then after setting impression we have to remove the positional bar, and the die can be cutting the die. After cutting the die can be, this is the plastic shields, so can be moved inside the plastic seal, can be from the back lingual, can be removed easily. Stone board covering the head of the dowel, this covering the head, the stone must be covering the head of the dowel ears. Okay, 1 or 2 millimeter of the body of the dowel, 1 or 2 millimeter of the body, one would cover both the head of the dowel to head. This head must be covered, and 1 or 2 millimeter here covering with the stone. After that, orientation groove must be done, means this orientation groove for repositioning of the die to the place. After that, we have to sew, to cut with the saw and with the blade here. In the case of cutting, must be convergence toward the base, and after cutting, this is easily to separate it from the cast because it is back reposition. So, and this is the shell, or this is the shelf of the where the pin dowel is inside, so the plastic shell. So when it press here, it can be easily removed from the base and can be easily retained with sufficient amount of retention, and the die fixed into place without any deformation. Using metal strips, sometimes using metal strips here to make the amazing metal strips goes where carefully wedged into the impression because for easy separation from the cast. Placement and tapering of the matrix, placing and tapering the matrix band using for filling, can be used here. Matrix band kept parallel in case of multiple payment. It must be, the matrix band must be parallel for when there is multiple preparation, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. 2 millimeter of band exposure, or 2 millimeter exposure band must be 2 millimeter exposure outside. Okay, this is the situation. This is the band, 2 millimeter of the band exposure outside. This is the pre-ball. So pre-ball, it is dowel bend technique, and it can be done with the hairpin and sometimes with the anesthetic needles. It can be with curved dowel with the orientation bar. That's the situations, and it can be easily separated. After separation, it can be easily removed. For example, orientation bar, it gives more retention because the dowel is curved and can push from the back side with slight finger pressure, so it can be dislodged from the place, and it can be retained because there is a shelf, or there is envelope inside that the cast when it is boarded. Easy to move this dowel, place it and remove it from the cast. This is the we have to cover. That is the metal strip also used for aligning of the dowels. Here we have to do the post-board technique. Post-board technique also needs a machine bendix system machine, or we need the, as I mentioned before, the die doctorate. We have to use post-board. Minimum height of the cast must be, after the boring the cast into impression with the cast, the minimum height must be of the cast will be 10 millimeters. Trim the border in case of you shape it, like this you shape it, and Buccolingual width is 15 to 20 millimeters. U-shaped buccolingual would be 15 to 20 millimeters, and the height of the cast will be 10 millimeters. Draw the vertical parallel lines. We have to do two vertical parallel lines, one median, one distant, and one in the centers. Okay. Dividing into two halves. This is here, this one half, and this is another half. Okay. Here, orientating groove, we have to do orientation groove for the easy location of the dowel into the die. This is the criteria for the dowel with the criteria was the cast was using with the cast and the bore technique. So cast and bore technique, we have 10 millimeter height and 15 to 20 millimeter buccolingual dimension, and U-shaped from one side, and there is one demarcating line medial and one demarcating line distal, and one demarcating line in the center. Lowest portion of the tensor is 5 millimeters and 5. This is 5 millimeter medial and 5 millimeter distal. 5 millimeter denserous ridge, 5 millimeter medial and 5 millimeter distal. 5 is medial, this is 5 millimeter medial and 5 millimeter distal, like this. Okay. Here orientation groove can be done, and then dialogically. This is the tray. They can be into multi-pieces tray. So we have to separate the tray so the cast can be easy, or that can be easy out of this. And after that, we can collect it and remove it, bottom to articulate. This is the difficulty is how to cast this tray into the articulator. So this is the first one. So you see, this is one bar, two bar can be up this one, and can be any die can be taken from this and can be collected and replaced into the same. Then this tray, it is easy method, so, and can be casted into the articulator, bottom into the articulator. Okay. The cast board is 1 inch height. The height is 1 inch. It is in case of U-shaped. And trim the die lock tray. Trim to fit. You have to trim this. Remove the ring or bite. Trim and to fit the die lock tray. Horizontal groove sometimes is button for variation. Fill the tray with 3/4 of the stones, and then you have to put the cast into the tray filled with the stones. 4 millimeter above the edge of the tray. The cast must be 4 millimeter above the edge of the tray. So the cervical area of the cast, which is around the teeth, must be 4 millimeter above the tray. This is the criteria. So the criteria to have to trim the tray 1 inch in height, and we remove the lingual side of the tray. Okay, lingual area stone, no stone area, lingual area of tray. The dialog tray must be trimmed to fit the original size of the dialog tray, and then the horizontal groove must be rotated for rotation must be done, and in this way they seat the cast into the tray and around 4 millimeter above cervical end of the prepared tooth or of the teeth must be 4 millimeter above the edges of the tray, and the tray must be 3/4 filled with the stone. Okay, this simply the tray. After that, after the setting of the tray, setting of the stone into the tray, so you have to assemble it, remove this and remove this, and this cast which is inside, which is produced here, so we can to cut it and assemble it into the sectioning for 1 die, 2 die, or 3, and after that we can collect it into the tray with adjusting the piece of the tray, and it can be put into the articulator with normal relation. The bending system, sometimes this is also easy, and it is present in all the laboratory now. So those drilling machines. So this is the working table. So the drilling holes, and this is the light here, because to focus the position of the dowel here, and this is the handing bar here also. This is the motor housing. This is the motor housing for the motor. It can be this is drilling like that. The machine can be drilled and open the hole into the die. Like this, 2 millimeter of the cast, 20 millimeter of the cast height to 20 millimeters. Okay, we have to remove the lingual part as you shape it from the cast, and then the height of the cast will be 15 millimeter here, 15 millimeter. This is stone height is 20, so the 15 millimeters height of the drain from the gingival area here. So 5 here, it is 15. Okay, 15 and 5 will be 10, 20. Bottom should be flat. So flat, the bottom must be flat, because if there is no any angulation, because the drilling will be perpendicular to the long. The drill must be here. When the drill is here inside, must be perpendicular to the long axis. Facial angle width must be 20 millimeter, not 20 millimeter. The whole width of the cast. So the cast, it is the height, it is 20 millimeters. Here it is 15 millimeter. Facial angle width around 20 millimeter. The base of the cast must be flat. So sometimes we put two dowel, one from the buckle, one from the buckle it is long, and lingual will be short, because one short pin and one long pin, it will be make mechanical retention or mechanical interlocking when we remove and replace the die. Okay, here in this situation we have this is the framework. It is we put the light and the drill will be with this source, and it is one into the center of the middle buckle cusp and one into the center of the lingual cusp, and the inside till breaking the pin will be from the out of the cast from when it's set from buckle and lingual. This is the drill, and then you have to fix the pin with zinc phosphate cement into position. Okay, this is the situation, and we have now this is another system, arcade system, and another system that can be used for the die construction, and can be given by any. We have to separate die can be also done with the post-bore technique, as we mentioned, is Bendix system and dielectric. There is another system which can be, you have to read and know it is no problem. So I have covered only this situation, and we have to finish. So the next time we'll go to the works pattern. Before we enter the works pattern, so we have to put something into the die. The die must be easily rotated into place. When in fact it cannot be changed the position, the die must be representing the cervical area, or highlighting the cervical area. It must not offer contoured from the surface. It can be there is groove or rotation groove to lock in the dies. And that time we'll go to the works pattern. We have to revise the material we're using for the works pattern. The dental material, the composition of dental works, types of the works. We have to give in summaries tomorrow and Thursday. We will give in summary this dental materials, and we do go through the works pattern technique to how to do working for the crown or for the bridge. And thank you for listening, and we meet you tomorrow morning. Okay, tomorrow morning. Okay.